good evening and welcome to the Camden. And if you'll forgive me, this is a most illustrious occasion. We are playing this Goon show, the first since 1960, in front of a very distinguished audience. And I am very glad to see you, and I hope you have a wonderful time. First of all, the old comrades, obviously played by the Wally Stott Orchestra. Wally Stott, I'm afraid, is not able to be with us this evening, so the orchestra is conducted by Peter Knight. Well, when Con Mahoney, who's head of my department, said, "Can you get these bods together?" It was a bit of a job, but I got the principles and I found Ray Ellington. But Max was a bit more difficult because he's in America, but the BBC dug deep into its pocket. Which was most unusual. But here from America is Max Geldre. Well, we didn't have quite so far to go for our colour sergeant. Who else but Ray Ellington? Now, it's absolutely fascinating because I am so delighted that nearly every one of the old musicians have returned for tonight. I have an apology from George Chisholm, who's got his trombone stuck in his tartan down in Bournemouth. But otherwise, I am so pleased to welcome the original members of the Ray Ellington Quartet. First of all, Judd Proctor, but not only him, but Dick Katz. When he's not playing the piano, he manages Lulu, he tells me. Well, there we are. All the original ladies and gentlemen. What more can I say, but please welcome the Goons.
Simmer down. Tonight I thought I'd start by singing one of Irving Berlin's songs, but I thought, why should I? He never sings any of mine. And now those two sons of fun, Sellers and Seacombe from Finchley.
I will attempt to sing for you through the face. And where else? Accompanied by my friend, Mr. Sellers here, on the timpani. He's only using two tonight, and you'll notice at no time, to the proceedings, do his hands leave his wrists, and so, that lovely melody, falling in love with love in E flat. Falling in love with love is falling for make-believe. Falling in love with love is playing the fool. Caring too much with eyes unable to see. I fell in love with love, with love everlasting. As love fell out with me.
Andrew Timothy said to me he hasn't been introduced yet.
Andrew Timothy!
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Timothy. Who has a message for
We
you?
have had a large number of telegrams wishing us, believe it or not, good luck. And heaven only knows we need it. There's only time to record one of them. And may I read it to you? It is addressed, of course, to the Goons, and the message is as follows. One of your most devoted fans is enraged at the knowledge he is missing your last performance. Last night, my hair fell out and my knees dropped off, having turned green with envy at the thought of my father and my sister attending the show. One day, perhaps, you will find time to give a performance to a ship full of sea goons. My very best wishes, as always, and it's signed, Charles.
There is only one old custom left for me to do, which used to take place the time-honored method of starting a program is to say, stand by recording room, stand by transcription service, stand by television, we're going ahead in 10 seconds from now.
Well done.
You're in.
I'm very
Well, it's lovely to be back tonight at the Camden Theatre, and it's really... look, let me try this, Spike. I'm more professional at these sort of things, you know. I understand.
You're also higher.
Higher and professional. High. They're all together. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, everybody's really lovely to be here. Everybody.
No, I'm the heaviest.
Yes, you are.
I'll do it. 1, 2, 3.
Well, good evening. It's really great to be here tonight, and we were very happy to be here.
They haven't quite got the hang of it yet, but after another smoke, they should be switched on. If you were switched on, I am empowered by the governors of BBC Wireless to say good evening, and in that order. I also have it on good authority that my name is Clapham Junction. Well, I'll have that checked out later. When I announced the first Goon show in a field off Tiverton, I was 30. I am now 93. Mr. Sellers will now sell a gross of his cars and take up a dramatic voice.
I have been asked by the BBC to get the audience warmed up. Well, to the best of my knowledge, there is no better way than by the gentlemen using their right hand to squeeze the top of the lady's thigh next to them. Splendid. I will now whistle the soliloquy from Hamlet.
That was Mr. Sellers practicing his comeback. This morning, BBC Archives delivered 3 coffins. I will now introduce the contents of coffin number 1. Bald, toothless, and weighing 37 stone, Harry Seacombe.
Thank you. Hang on. Hello, what? Hello, folks of world. I'm speaking to you using the new aluminium voice cone projector. I will start my comeback with a new trick taught to me by a one-legged sailor who did toffee apple impressions for Noel Coward. Did you hear that? That's it, folks. It's a new Grateful Dead Goon sound. I'll now reveal the secret to the world live via satellite from Neasden. Take the index finger. Well, that's the index finger. That's the index finger. Stick it in the gob. Slide gently forward inside the cheek, giving it an added impetus as it shoots forward from the lips. So. You see? We directors of Harlech Television are not as daft as you think.
During that demonstration of Mr. Seacombe's senility, a smile, a song, and a wheelchair, the remains of Mr. Spike Milligner, the well-known typing error, has been reassembled. And he makes this sound.
What's the recipe today, Jim?
In a statement to the press, he said,
"What's the recipe today, Jim?"
However, later he denied this and reverted to,
What's the recipe today, Jim?
It's a lie, folks. What I said was contraceptives should be used at every conceivable occasion. Policemen are numbered in case they get lost.
I say, Ollie, anyone with a name like Hitler can't be all that bad.
There's another fine Miss Rothscott into.
as everybody knows who reads the Isle of Arran Shoemaker's Monthly, Her Majesty the Queen was to have opened this Goon show, but owing to a rumour called Heath, she has declined. However, at short notice, and wearing a floral cretonne frock, Mr. Seacombe has agreed to stand in for his sovereign.
Ladies and gentlemen, my first impressions of the Queen will be a hedgehog doing acupuncture on Yul Brynner's nut.
Start the show. Hurry,
Why?
we're dying. Min's falling to bits. She's a loose woman, you know.
Time for your coronary, sir.
Quick, throw a bucket of water over her before the season starts. No. And now, ladies and gentlemen, my husband and I have great pleasure in starting this Goon Show number 161. Oh. My husband and I have great pleasure in starting this Goon Show number 161. My husband and I are having great difficulty in starting Goon Show number 161. funny. It was all right at the royal rehearsal.
Hello.
A constable of Old England played by an aging Peter Sellers.
I'm sorry, sir, but you cannot part that huge bloated Welsh body there.
Watch it, Rosa.
I have been watching it, sir, and it gives me no pleasure. Now then, there's not many people know that. What is your name, sir?
Harry Seacombe.
What a splendid memory you have, sir. Now, son, would you like to explain as to why you're wearing a flowered cretonne frock?
Explain?
Yes.
Haven't you read the court circular?
No, I'm waiting until they make the film.
Now listen, Constable.
Yes.
I'm dressed like this because I have been asked to represent Her Majesty the Queen.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Queen. My refund for apologies. I'm sorry.
It's too late for that.
It's only 5:30.
We're having difficulty starting this Goon show.
Oh, just have a look in the tonk then. Tonk? Oh, I see you still got the same typist you had in 1953.
I still have her. No one's found out yet.
Here's the trouble, Your Queen. There's no jokes in this fuel tonk.
I'll just shout a few in.
I say.
What do you say?
How do you start a pudding race?
I don't know. How do you start a pudding race?
Say go.
Someone get me out of here.
I say. Can a lady with a wooden leg change a pound note?
I tell a lady with a really change my note? Yes.
No, she can't.
Then why not?
Altogether, folks, she's only got half a knicker.
Yes. There's plenty of combustion there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I now pronounce the Goon Show open.
Oh, every night is New Year's Eve. One more time.
The plague hit London in 1546 and been here ever since. Mrs. Dale's last husband, Ray Ellington.
I was dancing with my darling to that Tennessee waltz when an old friend that I know I happened to see. Oh yeah, introduced him to my loved one, and while they were dancing, my friend stole my sweetheart from me. Yes, he did. I remember the night, oh, the night we met. Yes, I know how much I've lost. Oh, yeah. Yes, I lost my little darling the night that they were playing that beautiful Tennessee waltz. One more time, I was dancing with my darling to the beautiful, sweet, groovy little waltz when an old friend that I know I happened to see introduced him to my loved one, and while they were dancing, my friend stole my sweetheart from me. The dog, I remember the night, oh, the night that we met. Yes, I know how much I've lost. Hey, hey, yes, I lost my little darling baby the night that they were playing that beautiful, 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 beautiful Tennessee. Oh.
That was Ray Ellington, one-time colour sergeant, now a Chelsea pensioner. With anti-pollution in mind, we move now to the Westminster City Council rubbish dump, skillfully sited in the middle of Hyde Park. Two ragged fiends incarnate are discussing a moot point.
Don't point that moot at me, Moriarty. Say this line.
Sacred blow. Good news. The council have just dumped
Good.
800 feet of brand new legging.
Question. Why does the council discard brand new legging?
Answer. Because it was in feet and inches, and we have gone metric.
Splendid. So that's where you've gone. Old England isn't finished yet. It's finished now. Moriarty, that lagging is going to be a lifesaver for
Yes, let's eat it. Forward. Ow!
What's the matter with you, you stupid Frenchy poo? Here we are, starving to death, and all you can think of is food. Moriarty, lay your lovely head on this anvil and close your eyes. Now, taste this margarine. There. Can you tell the difference?
No.
You see? You can't tell the difference between a lump on the head and margarine. The leadership of the Conservative Party is yours for the asking.
Sapristi knockers! Here comes Neddy driving an unlicensed Goon show with CD plate on.
Smells of loon. It does look a bit seedy, doesn't it? Yes, he's dressed as our gracious queen. There must be trouble at Palace. There.
Ahoy there, gentlemen of the Frog and Road. Have you seen a knighthood go this way?
Yes, but Richard Attenborough was wearing it. Ned! And anyway, it was the wrong size for that huge, bloated Welsh body of yours.
What? Mind what you say, or we will have you incarcerated.
The unkindest cut of all. Now just relax against this cutthroat razor. Ned, according to your monthly obituary, you were discharged in 1945 from His Majesty's forces as a first-class twit. On that occasion, you were given a gratuity of £100.
£100. Current market value, £3.
Now, Ned, according to the Mean Swines Gazette and Myra, you have never spent a penny on that gratuity.
No, I've been saving it for a rainy day.
Why?
I want to buy an umbrella!
Yes. Eddie, now listen to this.
This is what you do.
You see, that's what happened to Milligan. We don't want to end up like that. Here is a preview of next winter in Jimmy Grafton's attic. Yeah. Can your legs stand another recorded winter like that?
Well, I don't stand all winter. Sometimes I lie down. Depends on who she is.
Ned, making love with cold legs can cause knee trembling. And ruin a man's chances in the old wedding stakes there.
Oh. What do you suggest?
Leg lag.
Leg lag?
Leg lag.